Now then, we are going to make some products. So let's see. All products is ready. We want to add. Okay, we have everything ready. So let's go. Everything but I am ready. Okay. Now let's go over to our controller. And what we want to do is what we always do. First thing we have are initialized errors and everything like that. But if you notice, the way we do pictures or files is a little different here in Fuel. So let's go with, before we even do any kind of validation or whatever, we're just going to go with if input post, I think I said add, right? Let me just double check. Add, okay. Now we have to initialize the upload. The way Fuel does it, it's easier, it's quicker, it's cleaner. It's just that it kind of has different steps. So what I do is, or what I did before was I just kind of gave, I'll say image to make it a little bit more, you know, a little bit more professional looking, if you will. And we're going to tell it what file we want to. Let me just make sure I get the sequence right. We're going to populate this variable with what file we want, which is doc_root. And we did this with, well, you could do this with Cake. We didn't do any pictures in Cake. And we're going to make a folder called items. No, we're going to make a folder called products. And then the next one is going to be, what was it? Whitelist? X whitelist. Right? X whitelist. And this is going to be a variable of, or an array of whitelisted, meaning the extensions that we'll allow. I'm just going to do JPG and JPEG. And, well, let me do PNG. I don't know. I'm not sure. I have a lot of PNGs in my thing. Okay. And now we're going to upload process. So this is another class, upload, and the functionality is process. What you have to understand about files, especially if they're images, files are arrays, and the arrays have where the file comes from, where it's going, its name, its extension. It has all those things separated, like all those values. What we need to do is we need to tell the program or the framework where to actually put the images that we're uploading for the products, the products that we're going to buy, where it has to upload the image, and then we can reference it from the name being sent to the database, being saved to the database. So it knows when it sees this name in the sequence where in the framework. And then we just kind of do what we've done before, the validation. But we don't have to validate the picture because we're going to get to that. So now let's make one. Let's call new prod. No, let's just call it product. We don't have a product yet, right? Okay, so we'll just go like this. Validation forge, and then we'll just do our thing. Product, add field, and first is name, product name, and we're going to have required min length of 2. I downloaded way too many extensions. This thing's going nuts. 50. That's 1. Let me make sure I got it right. Field. Next one is product price. So that's price. Product price. And it's required. Max length, just in case somebody wants to mess around with it, of 7. and that is numeric. Make sure it's just a number. Will you get the fuck out of here? I don't care about you. Shut up! Still doing it. Product, add field. I think the next one is SKU, right? Yeah, SKU. And call it product SKU. Now, we're not really doing any kind of messaging or whatever for the users. Min length. Just get out of here! I don't care! Min length 9. Basically, we're telling you can only do 10 characters and it is numeric. Okay. All right. Stop telling me. Stop it. Stop it. Get away. Go over there. Enough with you. All right. I give up. I give up. Here, hold on. Let's do that. That's all. I give up. I can't with this. Add field description. I think I called it description. Yeah, I called it description. And that is going to be product description. And we are going to require that. And we'll make a min length of 10. And then product add field. And that is category, right? Name category. Category. That one is real simple. That one, product category. That one is required. You have to have a value. I would also say min length of 1, just in case. Because you don't want that loading without a category ID. Add field. And the last one is, I think that's it, right? Yeah. That's all we gotta do because the image is gonna take care of itself. Okay. Now, we then want to get the message, set message. This is gonna be the hardest thing that we do this whole time. This whole site, this is the hardest thing we're gonna do. Enter a field, and then message is numeric. That's not a fucking number. Okay, now before we do that check, we're going to have to do the upload check, and that is if the upload is valid, meaning that if you uploaded an actual picture, we then have to go into if product runs, then we will populate the table. Now let me just double check. Right, okay. So now we go picture equals, and it'll be upload get files. So we have to get the files. Again, another function in the upload class, and then we're just going to get the name of it. So we'll go pic name equals picture, and we want the 0 index of the array, and the 0 index of the array we want the name. This is the only problem with the uploads, is that it's an array with an array. So you have like like this. So you'll have the image you uploaded name here, and then there'll be another array for the name. You know, it's just like there's just so much indexing going on. And then we just make a new prod, which equals model product forge. And from there we could just populate it. New prod name equals input post name. New prod. What goes next? Want to do it in the right order here. Products. Price. Okay, so price we have to number format it. Price equals number format. This is in input post price to that. This is a PHP function. It's called number format. It's how you format numbers to put them into decimals or vice versa. We put in what we want to change, how many after the decimal we want, and that we want to point where there's nothing. I'm pretty sure I got that right. Damn, I'm good. I did that a lot. Then for the pic, it should be uploaded into the, it's called pic, right? Oh, it's called picture. It should be uploaded into the table. I didn't actually style this thing. It should be uploaded into the file folders, I should say. Just double checking. So it's pic name, and then new prod. What's this? SKU. SKU is already an integer, so you can't have decimal points and everything. It doesn't have to be formatted. And then we have description, and that would be input post description, and then category ID, which will be, this is why you want, and we save it. That's why you want better relations. So now we want to put an array, a variable in that. Sorry. Prod ID equals, save that so that we can get the ID. Because let me just double check. We do upload. Save, we have to save the picture, and then we want to do a return, response, redirect, and we want to get sent. Do I want to get sent? I think I want to get sent. No. You know what? Let's get sent back to the product. Yeah, forget this. Let's get sent back to the, because we are the administrator. We don't need to see the product. Wait, let me think. I mean, I don't know. I think we should just get sent back to the main product page. Yeah, I don't think we need that. Let's just get sent back to the main product page. Product, that's all. And then we're done. Like we did with the categories. Now, else, and then we have to make all the, we're just making the errors, we're just making the errors based off of this check, because the other errors are going to go through as the upload works or doesn't work. Equals product error name. I have to admit that the way they do the validation is just, it's just really clean. I just like it. That's the one thing that I do appreciate about this. about this framework is the validation. Can you please? Thank you. SKU error. Description. And then, yeah, calendar. And that's all we have to do with that. But since we tried to validate the upload first, this is if the picture is good. If like you uploaded a good picture and then everything else was screwy or something else was screwy. But if that's not the case, then we have to do a for each thing you try to upload is going to come up as it's an array. So get errors. And then we're going to go data pick error equals lots of nested stuff in there. That's the way they do it. I don't know why. That's why I have to look these things up again, because uploading pictures is just warped. Let's do a quick, again, this is going to be the most difficult thing, and this is why, in case you're wondering, wait a minute, how come we're not able to upload a different picture and change? I don't want to do this twice. You can do it on yours, go ahead. I mean, this is how you would do it. But let's just review for a sec. When we do the add, we're going to set a set of rules for the images. One is the path, which is the doc root products, right? That's what we did. Okay. This is going to basically put a products folder like out here, doc root. You can further it in if you want, it's up to you. And then we're going to say only allow these things. You can also put in like a max size. There are a bunch. You can look it up on FuelPHP, but there are a bunch of things you can put in there for like the image checks. Then we're going to process the image itself to see if it's actually valid. Then we do the validation here. If everything, since the upload overrides everything, if the upload is wrong, it's not even going to do this check. It's just going to pop out and do this. And it's going to get the errors for the upload and save it to this tri-nested array called pick errors, and we'll just put the message itself in there. If the picture is valid, then we have to run through the rest of everything. But you know that's just like our regular validation. Now again, you could have the save of new product. Let me just make sure here. Yeah, we have to save the upload separately. You can have this save. Where is it? Oh, I don't even have it. Hold on. I probably didn't. We have to save this. Like the upload save is just going to save the file to our folders here. But you could put like an ID with this save and then send it over to that. We're going to get to the actual product view page soon. And I'm going to show you why I didn't go to that immediately. But let's just take a look and see if this works. So now if I don't put anything in here, oh God, why do I keep, oh, God. I keep forgetting this stuff. Anc type, multi-part form data. Why do I keep, you know why? Because I'm always rushing. Stop rushing. Okay, so, oh yeah, let me style this 1 second. I say stop rushing and then I forget to style something because I rush to it. Pages, pages, new product pages, new product. Styling. Multi-part form. So is new prod wrapper. And that's just going to be margin top. Okay. All right, now if we hit add, no file was uploaded. So now if we do this, if we upload, and I'm going to upload my logo, right? If we do that, well, then nothing else was there. So there you go. So now we have to do everything. And of course, we can do the checks. Like I'll do this, for instance. I'll do ring, and I'll do the prices, 30, 20, whatever. And I'll do the SKU is A1, and I'll do the description is screw you and buy this stupid thing. And then I will select the category of jewelry and we'll pick the rocket site logo again. And no, it's not a number. Okay, so now we have to do all this. So let's do a real one. Ring, product, we'll do product price for 35, SKU, and then we'll say this is quite the damn ring and you'll want to buy it and love it forever. And then we'll just pick a category and we'll say jewelry, and then we'll pick this and we'll go this, and there you have it. We have a ring. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. So we have a ring, right? And then we could just keep adding. We could just keep adding stuff. So let's go to another one. Let's make. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do that stuff. We'll make. We'll do Bookman game, and then we'll say the price is $59.99, and we'll do and then we'll say the game that the Bookman is currently playing through right now on CD Bookman game. And that'll be games, and then we'll just do, let's see, where is my, there we go, just do that, and then we have that, and we'll do another one. I'm not going to make too many, we'll just do this right now. We'll do sneakers, 800, because sneakers are extremely expensive. These friggin' sneakers are way too expensive. Unless you've got money to burn. And we're going to make that clothing. We'll add, when it actually shoes. We'll add more, don't worry. We'll add a few others to one of my books. Okay, so we have all that. What are we at in time? 24. Let's get started. Let's start the edit. Again, the edit is going to basically be, so I don't need new anymore. The edit is basically going to be the same thing, only without the picture. We're not uploading it. We're not doing that. I'm sorry, we're not doing that. Edit prod wrapper background. H3 class equals main heading. Edit, and we'll go with product name, which of course we'll have to define when we get to the controller function. And we'll do form method equals post. I messed you up. Action equals ecom public product ID edit. No eng type multi-part form data there. And then we'll just have to keep doing. Now this is when things get really, really annoying. Class equals form area. Actually, no, wait, that's the billing area, but the billing area is not a big deal. This one is not as bad. Input type equals text. Class equals main input. Name equals name. Value equals product name. And that's all we need. And p class equals error. Oops. PHP. If is set name and pop it out. Echo name div class equals form area. Price value equals we're just going to lay it out as it is. I mean, it's already been formatted, so we don't have to worry about that. In fact, let me just show you. If you look, as you can see, it's been formatted. Also, if you look down here, you see products, this folder was just made, and blammo. And now we have uploaded the images into that products file, so now when we want to look for the product file image, it'll be there. Really, the product, the styling of it is going to be interesting. How we're going to put it together. Okay. It's going to be nice. You'll like it. Pricer. Okay, I'm going to have to stop here, and when we come back, we'll finish this in just a minute. Let me save. I'll see you then.